Hey guys, Jay here with HTJ Custom Wraps. So I just wanted to kind of go over, I do get people ask, what do we take off on the car? How do we prep the car? What do we do? So we do have a charger here right now. So the driver's side is fully taken apart, minus the cleaning, and the passenger is not. So I'm gonna go over, show you the picture of the driver's side, our passenger side, show you what we do, and then I'll go to the driver's side and show you kind of what it looks like when we're done. It's pretty simple. This is an easy car to take apart. That's why I figured I'll do this. This isn't going to be a crazy long video, but at least this way you'll get to kind of see a little bit about what we do, how we prep the car, make it look really good. Let me switch to camera view. Okay, so here's the charger. Well, in this case, so back here we actually did we already took the emblems off. We still got to get the adhesive and glues off. These lights will come out. This wing's going to come off. There's bolts plus double-sided tape, so that's always a fun job to take care of. We'll take the license plate off. These will stay on just because they're part of the bumper. We don't remove the rear bumper in this case. But on the sides, we do take the handles off. We do take this window trim piece off. Same thing over here. We do take the mirror off. We delete the emblems here. The front bumper is going to come off. So here, let's open the door. So a lot of people don't know what this weather stripping right here, this has got to come off. Because a lot of times if you actually touch yours, it's very there's like a something slick on it, something designed. I don't know why they're always like that, but what happens is that trim piece touches the car. So as you see, when you open it and shut, the trim piece touches. So now if you don't remove that, and then you wrap it and you get, you wrap up into here, and then when you get ready to cut it or open the door up, whatever's on that piece transfers to the vinyl. And then you can't, it's like it takes away the glues on the vinyl. So this whole piece has got to be pulled, and this is really simple. Here it is. That's all it takes. You pull it down and it's good to go. Then, and essentially because there's something on here, you actually have to really clean really good in this lip, or else when you try, it's like trying to put tape on, like let's say Armor All. Doesn't work. To take the, and also it's a little tricky sometimes to take these trim pieces off. There's always a bolt here and on the other side, so on bolts. So a lot of times people will try to pry on these things, and they're getting all messed up and damaged, and it's because they're locked in by bolts. These aren't bad. These handles, you don't actually have to remove the door panel to take off, because they just basically, they latch under and then clip forward. For this mirror though, you do have to take off the door panel on the other side. But other than that, like these side is the side's really easy to take care of. The sides, it's really, really simple. It's probably one of the easier cars to take apart. Sorry, I always look over here because I think the camera's right above here, but the camera's right here. But this car is relatively easy to take apart. The front bumper has got quite a few bolts because they lock it in like in multiple places. But as far as prepping your side, very easy. Taillights are pretty simple. Let me see if I can pop the trunk. Sorry, I'm zooming into myself. No, but the taillights, there's just a trim piece, like the inner carpeting area. Pull that back, a couple bolts. So let's go around to the, here, change view. Let's go around to this side. Now this side's fully, essentially taken apart. I still got to clean it, but one thing that's tough with these is a lot of times some of these gas cap covers, this piece right here is one piece. So then there's like a little tab right here, and you can slide this actual plate off, and this you can't. This has actually got two bolts here. I already took one bolt out, because what happens is when you shut it, you're gonna see in the edge all the white. So I was gonna take these out, but then in order to do that, this whole plastic piece has to come out, and this is really deep and it's connected to here. So in this case, this is gonna be tough because we can't take it out, but I'm gonna take that bolt out once it's wrapped, and I'm actually gonna have to inlay color in here so that when this thing fully shuts, you don't see all the extra white. So it's kind of a pain in the butt in that sense. But It is what it is. So again, so we took those top pieces off, and again, they just clip in from here and here. It's pretty simple. We took the trim off. That's the screw hole that holds both pieces of trim. Same thing on this one, but the mirror's off. And so usually when I take everything off, I set it on the table. This is my table for extra pieces that have to be wrapped. So let's open the door up. I actually put the door panel back on just because I can take it all the way off and everything, but I need that control panel to unroll the windows and stuff, and then I have to unhook like 10 different clips, so it's a pain in the butt. I don't do it. In this car, I'll just leave it on. It's fine. So I pop it off. And actually, pop this off. It's pretty simple. It's one. There's a tab here that you pop off. There's one screw there, one screw there. The whole thing pops off. And sorry, one screw there too. And basically, when I take everything off, I set everything right here. So everything for this side of the car goes right there. So now when I'm putting everything back together, I know where everything is for the driver door. Same concept for the rear, or the back door. Let's see. So everything's right here. The trim piece, the little screws for the trim, and the one bolt that I took out of the gas cap, they'll both end up going there. But that way, again, I don't bag everything up, so I have to go and find everything later. Everything's exactly where I need it to be. And then take the mirror out. Basically, the reason why you have to take the door panel off on this is because the mirror's got its power. So the power cord goes down and it connects right into here. So I unplug that, undo these 8mm bolts, pull it off, boop, done. So now, oh, well, this is a trim piece too. I had to take this trim piece off. Again, everything is right here. That's what this is, the trim piece. Sorry if this is really bouncy, and hopefully you guys are catching the gist of this video and not getting dizzy. Let's see if I can back out a little bit. There we go. Oh, there we go. I should have just done that. Sorry guys, I'm my own cameraman, so it'd have been easier if I would have just, see, you see a lot more now. I had it like zoomed in. My bad. But yeah, that's about it. That whole side is pretty much, once I have to, I'm going to wipe it down, I'm going to clay bar it, wipe it again, and I'll start wrapping it. This front bumper is a massive bumper. This is actually a really, really big bumper, because from here to here is almost 3 feet. It doesn't look like it, but it's really big. This is one of the bigger bumpers. Right here, we're going to do something different, like where I'm running my finger. I think we're actually going to do that in black. So we're just trying to give the front end a little aggressive more look. Aggressive more, that's not even a word. A more aggressive look. This piece we took out, this is that little vent. This actually pops out really easy. There's tabs right in here. So all you got to do is just get something flat under there and slightly lift it, and then you push the tab and it pop up, and then it just slides straight out. So again, this is actually a relatively easy car to take apart. Nothing too crazy. Like again, except for this, because it actually has bolts right in here. So you got to go through here to take some bolts out. You got to go through the fender into here and take some bolts out. There's plastic clips here that all have to come out, and then underneath there's a bunch of bolts, and then you got to unscrew the fog light, or sorry, unplug the fog lights and all that sort of stuff. And then there's a bunch more bolts in here. It's probably the hardest thing to take apart. The most tedious thing is that wing, because we got to pop it, pop the trunk, take the liner out, undo the bolts, shave this stuff, the double side tape, and then clean it. And it's messy, pain in the butt. But that's really it. So that's as simple as it is to, I think I made it sound simple. It's simple to me. Some of you guys might. This whole side right here took me about 10 minutes. It was very, very simple. I could probably have this whole car pulled apart and getting it ready to basically start cleaning and clay barring it probably in about an hour total, start to finish. We got to go through the roof liner, pull that down to take the fin off up there. I hate doing those. Those suck. And then we wrap the fin and everything. And these aren't actually fun too. We actually have to remove this because we can't wrap. We can wrap it, but it just looks crappy because we have to try to tuck it. Then we have to try to wrap this. So I actually, when we pop the trunk, I actually take this out. We'll take this out, and then I'll wrap this separate so that this piece can, so then it lays back on. It looks like it's, you know, paint. This is actually going to be going like a matte satin combo. But again, like, I don't want any, this is a white car. This is one of the harder cars to do as far as not the model being a Charger, but because it's white. Because if you look, like every edge is white. So when we do any sort of color, the color is going to stand out. And then you get into the sun, these edges are just going to bling out on you. So I have to do extra inlays in all these corners because we don't do the jams. Like, as you can see, like right here, like, let me see if I can zoom in. So you can see inside there. A lot of people just, they don't care. They'll just cut down this little center line and they'll call it a day. And they say, oh, well, we don't do jams. Well, I don't do jams either, but I make sure that this right here, I actually wrap that. So I'll actually put a piece and I'll wrap this full piece, and then I actually will take a square piece right here. And even though it's kind of weird having a little square piece sitting here, it's just when it shuts, you don't see that white area. And you might not think it's too much, but when this thing goes into the sun, and then say we're doing the whole thing black, you're just gonna see a lot of white, just like lines, zoom, zoom, all over. Like in here, we can't really do too much. I mean, this actually got a rubber stripping, but sometimes it doesn't, and you can see inside. But I have to do extra care. Like, I gotta get inside here, and you know, I gotta basically unbolt the fender in a couple points so I can flex the fender back to get a piece in here. So again, I don't want anyone to know this is a white car when I'm done with it. So that's kind of the extra effort we do when we put, you know, when we put wrap on cars. We really try to make it, you know, really try to go the extra mile, make things look good. And, you know, that's just kind of what we do here. We got a bigger shop. We're trying to do a lot more. I'm looking up in the sky. I have a thing about eye contact. Like, for whatever reason, when I talk to someone, my eyes, I'll go all over the place. So it's kind of hard to look into that little mirror right there. Sorry, my hands are dirty. I just took off the whole side, so I didn't get to wash my hands before I did the video. I wanted to do the video before I got too far into it, so I could show you the, you know, the pre and then the after. But we're doing LED light kits. We're doing heads-up mile per hour displays. You know, the displays that you, in certain cars where you drive it on your dash, you see the miles per hour on your windshield. So we're doing those. I mean, we sell Funko Pops. Some of you guys are into Funkos. When I do the Funko videos, I really don't get, you can see there's a Funko collection right over there. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying because I'm already 13 minutes into this video. I hope it doesn't stop on me. But we're doing a lot of stuff here. So if you guys need anything custom done, let us know. We do a lot of different things. You want something crazy on your car show season's coming, we could do that too. We're starting to book out a lot. We can do custom prints. I know I'm kind of bouncing all over the place. I want to hit everything in here before I hit 14 minutes. But again, you guys, I really appreciate you guys following me. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Send me, you know, a comment. Tell your friends and family to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next wrap.